Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm really happy and excited today because one of the carers in my private coaching program received her UK visa yesterday. So she got her visa and contacted me. We were all like screaming and shouting on the phone, and we're like, girl, you need to book your flight ASAP to the UK. So she's going to be traveling on the 14th to this beautiful country, and it was our objective that she gets to the UK before the end of 2023. So I'm just filled with oozing pride and just amazing love for her and her beautiful family as they will be moving to the UK on the 14th of this month. So this has just made me to reflect on a lot of things that have happened and many other people that are going through this journey and struggling and getting those unfortunate emails and feeling discouraged and thinking maybe this is not for me, maybe it is not worth it. I just want to tell you that you should 100% carry on, because this amazing lady, I shared a video on here, and when she saw that video, she decided to reach out to me through email. When she reached out, she was like, Melvis, I've applied for UK jobs for over 1 year now. All I've had is either no response or unfortunate emails. And I was like, you need to keep applying. And she said, maybe it's because of my age, because I'm already in my 40s. I was like, no, it's not about age. There is no age discrimination. You need to improve on your application, on your CV, your knowledge on these jobs, your presentation, and just be really spot on in order to stand out, obviously, from the crowd. And so she joins my coaching program. We started working on her CV, that orientation towards, what they need for these jobs, what are the expectations. And so now we have ended up with her receiving her UK visa, and she's going to be moving with her amazing hubby and 3 kids on the 14th to the UK. So look, if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate your time. And if you haven't joined this family, it's time to hit the subscribe button so you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time, so that you can get these tips, get these ideas, get these opportunities in order to just improve on your application, to believe that success is closer than you actually think, so that you may not be aware, but it can be that one application that you are away from getting that job, from getting that next thing that you need. And so it is about not giving up at this point in time. Is the end of the year, is that time where we all reflect on our journeys and experiences. So by the way, I do have a free newsletter. I've dropped the link in the comment section below, where I share information about free visa sponsorship opportunities, to move to the UK or to switch your visa if you're already in this amazing country. I also share information about career progression opportunities, because for me, it is not about moving to the UK. It's making the most of the best opportunities that this country has. Because for me, many of us struggle a lot to get here, that it is not worth being mediocre once we're here, and it is not worth accepting just anything. So like this amazing colleague now that I was talking about that's going to be coming over to the UK, I've said to her, once you get here, her plan and the ambition is to get into nursing, so that I can support her to get an apprenticeship and study nursing, so that she can achieve her lifelong dream of becoming a qualified nurse, which she wasn't able to do because back home she was working as an accountant. So it's a new journey, it's a new path, and it is worth it. So if you join my newsletter, which, like I said, I've dropped a link in the comment section below, then I send that info directly to your amazing inbox, so you're not reliant on the YouTube algorithm for such vital information for your personal and professional development. Also, you can find my contacts on there. There's my WhatsApp number, as well as my email address, so that if there's anything you're thinking, Melvis, I need to reach out, there's XYZ situation, do feel free to reach out and I'll get back to you, obviously, through there. But I need those words of amazingness to say you will implement all of what I'm talking about. So please leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I'm going to implement this. What is your situation right now? Have you been applying for UK jobs? Have you had any interview? What is the biggest challenge that you're facing? What else do you need at this point in time that would help you to move forward and make that process, that progress that you need in order to achieve your ultimate dream, whether it's getting visa sponsorship, whether it is, moving to the UK, whether it's career progression, whether it's a work from home job, starting your own side hustle. It doesn't matter what it is, but the principles of success are exactly the same. So that's what we're going to be talking about. What should you be doing at this point in time? So the first thing you should be doing if you're struggling with getting jobs is understanding the type of job that you're trying to get. So what are the jobs offering sponsorship? And if there are any, which one is best for you? And if it's best for you, what does it entail to actually get that job? Because I think with carer jobs, for example, we go on and on, on social media, you see carer jobs, but what does it actually mean, to be a carer in the UK? What does it mean to work as a carer? What are carer jobs? I think you need to really break down those statements and be able to get into the nitty gritty of what it entails. And by the way, if you're watching this and you're wondering who I am, my name's Melvis. I also started my UK journey, as a carer in a nursing home. So these experiences that I share and this amazingness that I feel when I see other people achieving these goals is because that's the same journey that I have had. So I moved to the UK in September of 2011, I think it was. And ever since then, I decided obviously to study nursing as an international student, graduated with a first class degree in adult nursing. I've gone on to do 2 apprenticeships with the NHS, progressing to an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing position. So it's been a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance, but it's all worth it really in the end. So I've got a private career coaching program where I support with career progression in the UK, getting those free visa sponsorship opportunities. So you're not spending thousands of pounds, £10,000, £15,000 without actually getting any job, and that you are not spending millions and millions of money getting into debt in order to finance this process, but that you learn and you get the tools that you need in order to put yourself forward, understand the job that you're doing, because that's really my objective. So if you check the description box below or the about section of this YouTube channel, then you're going to find a link to join my private coaching program. But I do share enough information here, by the way, that you can use in order to do that yourself. But if you need that implementation, if you need that extra push with that accountability, then that program is perfect for you. Like I always say, it's only for the top 1% of people, because I know that many people want the best for themselves and their families, but reality is that very few people are willing to put in the effort, to put in the time, the energy, and the resources that are needed in order to achieve such a high level of success that they want. And so when you join the program, obviously you're going to go through, what are the jobs offering sponsorship, career progression pathways, apprenticeships, NHS jobs, work from home jobs, side hustle ideas. What do you need in order to earn extra income as well? Because it's not only about the basic job you're doing, but you need other ways to supplement your income. Otherwise, it's going to be a struggle as well, even in the UK. Your CV, how should you position yourself? So we go through all of those to ensure that you stand out, you're spot on, and you're absolutely the most amazing candidate. When you turn up for the interview, everyone should be so wowed. They should be like, OMG, you're exactly who we need. So that is objective that the program has. So you need to put in the work. You need to be part of the process. You cannot be passive in order to get, that level of success. So that's what it's about. And so, like I was saying, focusing on your CV as well is absolutely necessary. I cannot stress enough the importance of the CV, because if I'm recruiting and I'm looking at your CV, I should be able to see you in the person that we need. You should 100% reflect what we need in order to do that job. So it is not about courses. Courses, let me tell you, are not important. And by the way, if you like this content, I want you to hit that like button. It lets me know you enjoy content like this, and obviously I should do more. If you've got any queries, concerns, like I said, you can leave them in the comment section below and I'll be able to join you on there. Otherwise, do feel free to get in contact with myself. If you check the comment section below, you're going to find my contact details, my WhatsApp number, my email address. You can join my newsletter so that I send info directly to you. But most importantly, I need you to put this into practice, to implement the things that I'm talking about, because you can watch YouTube video after video after video, but if you do nothing with that information, then obviously you and I are going to get nowhere, and that's not a good place to be. So CV, absolutely spot on. Knowledge of the job, it's amazing, and this is what I went through with this amazing family that will now be moving to the UK on the 14th. I looked at her CV and I was like, girl, with this type of a CV, nobody will give you a job. You know, the CV wasn't really reflective of her amazing personality. It didn't really reflect the experiences that she had had, because remember that any experience you get is very, very relevant for any job because of those transferable skills. You know, when you look at your application, it needs to reflect that amazingness that you are. Because many of us are so good at what we do, we've got the intentions, but we don't know how to put that on paper. And the ability to write amazingly well, be part of the process, is what is going to be life changing for you. I'm not talking about paying somebody to do a CV for you. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, you being part of the process. Because if I'm interviewing a candidate, I'm going to interview them, I'm going to ask them questions about their CV. So if you've paid somebody to make a CV for you, it's not effective. You're not learning, because that person will not be doing an interview for you. So that's why you need to be part of the process, so that when you're questioned about that CV, you're not looking at somebody saying, actually, I'm not sure what this is, when actually they're talking about your CV. So again, these are some of the things that you need to be working on. And, you know, like I said, if you've got any concerns, any queries regarding UK jobs, you know, apprenticeships, you know, being paid to study, nursing opportunities, you know, carer jobs, teaching jobs, unskilled jobs, skilled worker jobs, you know, whatever jobs there are, do leave that in the comment section below and we'll be able to talk there. But if you're part of my private coaching program, obviously we've got our community hub. If you've got any concerns anytime, please do not hesitate to get in contact with me through our community hub. Drop any messages on there. Make sure you're attending our weekly live sessions that we have every Thursdays, to make sure that, you know, we're going through such detail on Thursdays that you don't want to miss those sessions. But in case you do, those sessions are recorded as well, so that you can go through at your convenience. Because I do understand that sometimes there are other things we're doing, work, for example, you may not be able to attend, but just take the time to go through that, or just contact me and we'll be able to go through, you know, things one-to-one with yourself, to make sure that you're kept updated and that, you know, you are at the right place where you should be. Because if you're part of this coaching program, there is no reason why you should be slagging behind, but you should be getting the support that you need, putting yourself forward in order, you know, to keep making one step ahead every single time. You know, it's just amazing, obviously. I was really just excited about this opportunity. And I think when we were sat yesterday booking that flight, I was just like, how amazing it is. She was like, it's so unbelievable. I can't believe that I'm actually going to make it to the UK this year, because she'd kind of given up hope, you know, until she watched that video that I shared here, encouraging everybody to really implement, to really put that extra effort, you know, in order to achieve those dreams. So I hope that if you take one thing from this, is the fact that the next best opportunity for you may be the next thing that you put yourself forward for. For example, a job, it may just be one application away. And so you shouldn't give up. You should keep on applying. Yes, you may get those unfortunate emails. So what? Keep applying, you know, until you get what you want. Then you can sit back, you know, sip a glass of something and just chill out with your family and say, look, all this effort has been worth it. Because I can tell you, it is all worth it really in the end. So do share this also with your friends, loved ones, colleagues, so they're aware of, you know, some of these opportunities, challenges that they will face, that are inevitable, but that they keep being pushed, keep being encouraged, and they keep, you know, going forward and not giving up. So, like I said, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, by the way, you want to hit that subscribe button. Don't be a stranger on here. Join the family so you're the first person to be notified. I drop a video on here every day because I want to make sure that you've got those opportunities. You know anything that is happening, you're the first to be informed. And if it helps a single person, then it's all been worth it for me, because it's about, you know, getting you to be aware of those opportunities, to know that you are worthy of what you want, and that, you know, it is but fair that you also succeed, excel, thrive, and be able to live a beautiful life with beautiful things. So check out this other video that I've linked up just here, with more opportunities in the UK, to make sure that, you know, you can put yourself forward and really just enjoy life.